Action. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, listener around the world. And welcome to another episode of Beyond Borders. I'm Rose Gold, and my co host here, Kit Gravity, is here with us, where
You,
we
you had perfect form. You were looking good and you did not stick the landing. You did it again. You left out the L again.
that was for you, loser.
Don't do that. Don't do nothing from me.
That was for you, loser.
Oh,
Carry
now
your
I'm a
L.
loser.
Carry your L in front of your forehead, too. Shoot. What you think this is? We're not going to keep repeating this. Y'all, if you can't hear me, too bad. Shoot. Show must go on. All right. So today we have a guest we had previously here on the show, and her name is DJ Chevy Red. Welcome, girl.
Hey, thank you for having me again.
Awesome. I think the first one was really good. So, we were supposed to have Kevin Lewis White on the show today with us. Unfortunately, he can't make it. In the midst of the global pandemics called COVID-19, Kid Gravity decided what a better time to talk about, for me, a dark and gloomy topic: mortality.
Death. That's a strange word.
Not anymore with what COVID 19 is doing now. What a better time to stare at what I would call your mortality. Um, and for Christian too. Were we at Easter last Sunday?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So Christ's death and all of that. So we get to look at the topic of death at in different angles. So this is where we speak real. So everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but really, what do we do as a society? What do we do in our community? And this is in prelude of May, which is the month of mental health. How do we keep it in or together in time that are so trying right now, where the economy is going down, where everybody we must have known we must know people who are either affected by the COVID or passed away from COVID-19. So hey, let's talk about death.
Well,
I'm about to say, y'all scared?
all
No,
right.
kid, it's your topic. I want to know what you think. You courageous.
Well,
Let's
look,
go.
I just took vitamins. I'm sorry. I gotta stay alive for a little
I
while.
heard that smack.
Yeah, we next.
And I gotta stay alive for that one. At least till she's 18, and then make sure my lessons have permeated her entire being, and then, I can rest happy. But I don't fear death. No, I tell a lie. The only thing I don't like about death is I won't be able to see anymore.
Hmm.
See,
So,
really, you sure can. Your spirit or your soul.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
eh,
I mean,
eh,
it won't be out of your body. I mean, I think you lose that physicality of you.
Hmm.
Um, it's no longer moving and going places, but your soul is.
I don't know. Depends on where my soul goes.
True. That's a good question. I think I want us to go there. What about you? What are your first impression? GG Chevy, right?
So I really don't fear death itself or dying. I think I'm prepared for it. I mean, not prepared, but I know it's coming one day, eventually. The only thing that makes me afraid, that scares me, is the way that I will die. I
Mm-hmm.
am afraid of suffering, like
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to suffer. Like if I'm gonna die, Jesus, listen, train, boom, cut me right in half or something. Just take me out one shot. I don't want to suffer. I don't want to, be waiting 5 minutes for it to happen. I don't want the suspense of it. I don't want to burn and things like that. So for me, I'm not afraid of dying. It's just
Mm-hmm.
how will I die?
Hmm.
That's what I think about. It's the way that I'll die.
The way. Okay. Very interesting perspective. Um, and I agree with you. Taking it from an angle of being a Christian, I don't think I should be afraid of death. Um, but oftentimes it's funny. It's real funny because we do talk a lot about heaven in congregation and churches. It's always about the promised land. God promised us heaven. And every time you bring the topic of dying, sorrows come through. People are sad, almost feel like they don't want to go through it. And I'm
Mm,
like, hold on a second. That's contradictory. You want
yeah.
to go to heaven, but then you don't want to die. You can't have both. Um, I'm I'm totally okay with passing, with leaving this word, but more so, I'm more excited to know what's come next. You know, in the faith and belief that I have is heaven for a good deed that you've done on earth. So, but kind of staying right there with the topic of the COVID-19. I've always said that staring at your own death give you great perspective at your life. Almost feel like there's never a better time to have a conversation with yourself. Like that thing that they always say to talk about with your conscious and all that. Every
Mhm.
year you come up with plans. That one-on-one talk with yourself is always the better time. Is always the best time, should I say, to do it when you're sick, when you
Mhm.
have a disease like right now with the COVID, where they don't have a cure yet. You either just stay on a ventilator until you get better, or really, you know, there's nothing
That
else they could do.
sorry. I agree though. I agree 100%. When I was sick, when I was in the hospital, I definitely reflected a lot. Like you
Mm.
said, one-on-one time, had enough time to do it, and I agree with that 100%.
And now, just wanted to get a little bit personal, and I think I will ask the same question to Kid, and he said something, and
Mhm.
I wrote that down. The reason to stay alive. When you're going through these moments, I want everybody who's listening to us, as we are all going through this pandemic, it's hitting every places of the word. What are the reason to want to see tomorrow? What are our own reasons to stay alive? Kid got personal with the kid and the wife, and
Mhm.
what are we looking for if we get another day to live?
Mine is that as well. My kids, my hubby. But aside from that, because I feel like that is just a given. Like that's number one. That shouldn't even count. Like you should know that about me. Like I had to stay alive for my babies, for my my family. I think other than that, I got stuff to do. Is that something for me to do, and I need to do it because I have not accomplished it yet. So,
Same
besides
here.
my family, I got stuff to do. I'm not ready to go yet. I'm not afraid to go. Whenever Jesus decides it's my time to go, that's fine because, like you said, I'm looking forward to the other side because I have it in my mind that when I go to heaven, I'm gonna be partying and I'm gonna be Michael Jackson's personal DJ. So I'm
Hey,
looking forward to it. All right. um, but like I said, other than my family, I have stuff that I need to accomplish that I want to accomplish and that Jesus has me on the path to accomplish. So that's what I look forward to.
mm. What
Right.
about your
I
kid?
think well, like I said, my kid as well and the wife, but I still haven't sold the screenplay yet because I don't want to feel like these 4 years that I spent on it were for nothing.
Mm.
So, I mean, yeah, I think for most people, at least they want to know they want to accomplish something. Right, right. I know.
She's part of
Right.
the plan.
That's
We
my
know.
kid.
Exactly.
Part of the, and yeah, I mean, most people want to be able to say they accomplished something before they're put in the ground. Because you know how you have rich folk, they want to take their money with them because they feel like that's what they use to show that they've accomplished something.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So yeah, I mean, hey, I still want a Lamborghini too.
What? I never knew that.
Yeah, I want a Lamborghini and I want a 1985 Pontiac Trans Am. If I can
Okay.
get those two things and accomplish what I need to accomplish in life, if whatever force says I gotta come home, right? If whatever force tells me I gotta come see him, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm content. I think that's what we need to understand. Though we got to be content when our time comes.
Mhm. I agree.
Makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to die sad.
What was that again?
Said I
Did
don't want to
you?
die sad. I don't want to die uh not happy. That was a great point right there.
Yeah, I agree. And the way I look at it personally, um, is a day to day thing for me,
Mhm.
and that motivate me. That make me give 100% every day. I go hard. I'm very competitive.
Right.
I when I step in every morning, when I wake up in the morning, I'm really trying to accomplish stuff.
Mhm.
I come with game plan for the day, and the goal is to make sure I hit every single target and set every single goal that I have on the list. And because tomorrow is not guaranteed to me, and that's the way I look at it.
Mhm.
Every day that I get from me, I rejoice. I'm happy. You know, I thank God like every time when I get up and get on a phone call. If someone say how you doing, I was like, grateful.
Exactly.
I've
Yep.
learned to appreciate every single thing, every single day. Um, so the reason to stay alive will be, like I said, family and feeling like there's more to do. I don't want to have any new regrets when I have to go.
I agree 100%. Definitely. No regrets.
Now we're going to take a slight turn in taking mortality, death, um, in the way of mental health.
Dun dun
Yeah.
dun.
A good question would be, with more people, and it's funny. I'll add some humor to that in comedy. With more people having to stay home, kind of disrupting the day to day and their habits. I had a coworker that used to say all the time that we are a creature of habits. She
Mhm.
said, um, every morning she came in, she wanted certain things. Like she had to get her breakfast. It was the same thing every day. She had to start working at a certain time. And every time she was like, remind me, please. Don't think I forgot. I'm just a creature of habit. If you told me to do something, I might forget. It's not that I don't want to do it. You just have to please remind me.
Mhm.
Those habits have been broken. You know, our daily drives, our favorite radio show.
Mhm.
2 weeks or maybe a month before this whole crisis broke out and we were told to stay home, I had started reading back the Bible. So I was listening to the Bible on my way to work. I had an audio Bible.
Mhm.
And ever since I'm working from home, I find it weird to do, like, because my phone is just right there. It felt good driving, staying in traffic, now being behind the wheel. That whole feel, I don't have the same when I'm home. Now, with people, habits being broken, and meaning most of the time these are the things that you love to do, taking your kid to school.
Mhm.
I don't know, for athletes, for NBA players, going to the game, seeing your teammates, doing things that you actually enjoy doing on a daily basis.
Mhm.
Do you guys think that we will have more people hitting that mental and I'm looking for a term, trouble? Do we think that we will have people, with couples staying together? Some couple might form, some couple might get stronger, some might collapse. I do believe that some also amid these crises might see the issue they were having amplify, because it's easy to use work to escape sometimes your personal your
Exactly.
personal life. It's really easy. Like, hey, I leave in the morning. I don't come back till 9 o'clock. It's time for a shower, to dinner, and I'm going to sleep. Now we all in the house. How we navigating that? With COVID-19 helping or not helping the causes of mental health for us? Personal experience.
Personally, I don't think it's affected my mental. I definitely think it has affected my sanity if those are two different things. With the kids being home, like
Mm-hmm.
I said, the habits, the routines. I had routines when I would drop them off, and I come do my radio show. That has thrown me out of whack. The habits, like you said, have been broken. Um, but other than the habits being broken, I really don't feel affected by it. I really don't because I'm usually a homebody. I only go out on the weekends, and that's to go and do my job. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying my babies. We're definitely having more bonding time, doing more things together. Um, but yeah, I think my mental is fine. I'm okay. Sometimes I do have a little breakdown and just randomly come in my closet and cry. But that's just because I'm just frustrated and don't want to go to jail beating on my kids.
Oh no.
But other than that, I don't think the COVID has personally affected me mentally
Okay.
at all. No.
Kid, what about yourself?
Shout out to my group, the introverts. The introverts are thriving right now.
Oh God.
Hmm.
We are. Listen, we already stay to ourselves, so this is nothing. Except it's just an influx more of the internet.
Hmm.
Right.
And I got to do it.
That's a good way to look at it.
I got to do it. Instagram hoes, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. We almost done. We almost done.
Listen.
Now, what I do is kind of tweak it a little bit. So it's about one in every five person in the whole world that will at some point experience mental illness during their lifetime. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and there's always for me. I think everyone faces challenge. You face challenge in life that could impact your mental health. It could.
Mhm.
Now, we might not feel that staying home, breaking habits, and all of that are impacting us. I want to piggyback on the economy, and with the COVID, we've seen a great increase in unemployment filing. If if the changing in habits doesn't feel us make us pressure, is the economy, or the economic press make us, lose it a little bit? Not being sure if when we're gonna get back to work and get paid if you've been laid off or being put on the temporary whatever
Furlough.
layover furlough.
Slow.
Yeah, you furlough and all that. You
Mhm.
know,
I want to
were
go
we
to work.
were we prepared? Yeah, you tell me that all the time. He kept saying, "I want to go to work. I'm
I want
tired
to
of
go
staying
to
home. I want to
work.
go back to work."
I cook. I want to go back to work.
So you
I want
kind
to.
of
I want to
losing
use
that
somebody
part.
else's ingredients.
You kind of losing that part of happy and serving people because I know you enjoy cooking. I don't know how you
Yeah,
end
but
up cooking.
also I supplement it by doing more screenwriting.
True. Mm,
So it's not like I
mm,
just interchanged that puzzle piece. For most people, they can't do that.
that's true.
I mean, I did see a huge increase in YouTube live streams.
TikTok videos,
That too.
Oh, this
So
I was just practicing
thrillers.
today.
what's that you said?
I was just practicing one today.
It is. See?
There it is.
So everybody, so now we're gonna have more viral sensations. God.
I had someone tune in on the Facebook Live, and she said, "I think it's fine for the introverts, but at the same time, it's the restrictions put on you."
Mm, thank
Depends on
you.
where you tell her,
I
depends on
like
where you
that.
live. Depends on where you live. Because stop it.
Don't
She
talk to
she
her.
we take the baby outside. I mean, we cover her up. We take her out like once a week at least just to get some air and some vitamin D thanks to the sunlight. Cause we black. And you know, I mean, here in New York, the restrictions aren't bad. You just have to like wear a face covering. So I mean, you can still walk around
Mhm.
and you can still travel within reason. I mean, I'm not gonna go to Maryland because I'll probably get arrested.
What?
Listen, they have restricted a lot of travel unless it's essential. So
True.
Okay.
yeah.
I think same
But
here.
but if you
Um,
want to see a picture of mental illness, check out Florida. Lord have mercy. Beaches. Why are you gonna open the beaches now? And then tell people you can only sunbathe, you can't walk around. You can't sunbathe, but you can walk around. Okay, great. and then you're gonna have a relapse. They do
That's
things
true.
different down there. They different down there. Shout out to Florida though.
Oh, she made a point to also single and living alone. And I think
See, I want to stay away from that. Why tell her to open them doors?
Oh Lord.
She don't know
Why you
who
about
I
to get
am.
me in
Don't open
trouble?
the doors.
listen, I think that has to be mentally
Them
draining.
female boy,
Whoa,
what?
you got him started. Why?
Females and them simps.
Why DJ
Oh,
Cherry
they
Red?
mad.
You got him started. I was trying.
Oh, they are mad.
Miss Angie, you didn't start something, girl.
Man, I was trying. I
Oh,
was trying
hey,
not to. You got him started.
Oh,
real.
man. And madam,
All the married
let's
folks,
go.
go
Let's
ahead
go.
and shout out to all the married folks.
I done found my second win. Let's go. Listen, they are crying on Facebook in these groups that they don't have nowhere to go, and where's my money and my stimulus check, and I need a man, and this
Nah,
COVID-19 it sucks.
now you trying to hit
No,
on the
Listen,
single mother. Don't do that.
love
Don't twist it.
listen, you brought it up.
No,
Love,
no, 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 no. I think now you're talking about you just trying to hit the single,
no,
moms and whatever.
no, wasn't even touching them. Don't do that. You see what you did? I did not even mention them.
You didn't mention
I
them.
nope,
I knew where you were going. I can read your
no,
mind,
I
kid.
know where I'm going because I turned left. You went right.
Mm-mm.
You gotta follow. You gotta follow your Google Maps.
No, because didn't you just mention about groceries and stuff like that? Who's going to
That doesn't
carry it?
have to be regular.
You
Hush.
were carrying a grocery before that. You're just going to keep doing the same thing.
What groceries?
That's called being an adult.
What groceries?
If you were
Don't
going to a
make me hungry.
supermarket, you were.
you know what?
Groceries. No, I said single people. They are mad. I never said
What
anything
y'all
about
trying to
single
say?
moms. Single
That is
people are
hard.
most affected right now.
Are you
But
married?
also
I'm
long
sorry.
distance relationship. Long distance relationship. Don't always be
I
the
don't know
single
about
people.
that. You'd have to talk to someone. That would be interesting though to get that
We
perspective.
should have a chat about that.
Yeah, long distance relationships are those would be a good litmus test. I'm just
Well,
talking about within your vicinity. Like
y'all took me
you call
left
up
on
your
that
main,
thing.
you call up your main, and you be like, "Yeah, come over." Now you're gonna call up your main after this is over, and you be like, "Where's your COVID test?" Right out of your wallet.
It changes the whole perspective.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
to all my single people out there, I know I don't know how many days it's been. It's probably day 35, but hold on tight. It's about to be a hot year soon.
35. Try.
I
We
think
like what? We're like 150 days into this.
Yes.
no to stay at home. We were able to go to work up until 3 weeks ago. I just started working from home three weeks ago. I was going in. I was going out. Yeah. Well, hold on, my single people. We got this. Long distance relationship.
Y'all
Hold
sure?
on to it.
Y'all sure? Because y'all vent a lot.
I mean, let
Y'all been
let
venting a lot.
let that number one come through. But if not, just don't let nobody come
You know what?
through.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised Tinder stocks hasn't risen up.
You have to meet. Now, right now, you
You don't have to
cannot.
meet. Listen, Zoom. You just do Zoom dates. What's the problem?
Or house party. There's an app.
There it is. House party. There you go.
We did that. I did that with a couple of friends. That was weird. But
Speed dating on Zoom might be fire.
we're good now.
What? Kid,
I mean, we're just one of the generation that like
Wait,
physical
I think DJ
interaction.
Chevy
That's
Red's about
just
to
me.
cuss me out. What was that, madam?
nothing. I'm listening.
No, for real. I think we are just one of those generation that like face to face interaction. I don't know about no Zoom date.
Who y'all?
We do a little bit.
Dang. I don't
We
know. 'Cause
did,
y'all like FaceTime too much.
but then also you can see the person. It doesn't mean that, like, for example, this past Friday, we caught up with friends. It was the first time. It was good because we had plenty to tell to each other and talk about, and that was fun. But I don't see myself doing it again next Friday. I'm fine. I'd rather see you.
Yeah, you
Like,
should be practicing. You and Chevy Red should be practicing next Friday, so I can watch.
Practice it. Wait, what?
She got her tables.
I got my tables.
Oh,
That he liked
you
to start stuff and not finish, so
I
he can
didn't start
apply
a
stuff.
thing.
I know that was
So I
real.
could watch. The watch part would make me real uncomfortable, but I knew what he meant.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
knew
we
what he meant.
definitely could do that. We could. Why
Hey,
don't we do
hey.
that? We could
See, I come up with a good idea every now and again.
yeah, your delivery is what?
I know my. Well, if you heard my album, then you'll know why.
Oh God.
That episode is up on Anchor and everywhere else, so go check that out.
Hey,
Come on.
check out the episode of Kid Gravity. I don't
Yeah.
want
By
to.
the way, if you don't see the video on our Beyond Borders interview, Rose Gold got it flagged.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I said something. Whatever.
No, it wasn't what you said. You played that
What?
Drake song and got it flagged.
Whatever. Like I
Yeah.
said, still whatever.
Yeah. See, she was being mental that day. Dun dun dun.
mental.
Wow,
Wait, so we only
he's
talk.
on 1,000 today.
Yes, I am. I took a
Jeez.
nap. I feel good now.
All right. Now, if you guys are listening to us, you should probably go check out the Mental Health America website. So Mental Health America website. And they've already put out this year theme for mental health. And it's to thrive. To thrive. They have the toolkit that you can download and kind of just take it on your own. They also have like a printable handout, social media and web content component if you want to post, and share it with your folks. So please do check out Mental Health America. Now, the tool to thrive. Why are we talking about mortality and we are also talking about mental health? This year toolkit topics, those topics kind of make sense to me. Like it's funny they thought about it. And we were just talking about um, you know, dealing with COVID-19 and all those crazy stuff. It's owning your feeling. That's the first thing they mention is knowing your feeling and owning them. Owning your feeling. Do we own our feelings, y'all?
I think for the most part, yeah,
Hmm.
for the most part, but I definitely think that different influences could just take you up out your hookup. So I think for the most part, but I think that others definitely can have an impact on that.
Do we own our feelings? I have a big question with that. I don't think I coming from a female, and I think I asked you a question, DJ Chevy Red.
Uh-huh.
I think women's are more concerned, you know, up until this point
Hmm.
with what society thinks of them.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
We are very
Mm.
yeah, go ahead. I know that
No, I'm gonna mute myself. I want to hear all this.
He was
These
trying
ladies being fussy.
no, like I think up until this point, it was always we have to act this way because this is what society is expecting from us. This is what society wants us to act like. So owning your feelings, I would take that as a very broad, I'm not going to just stay in the mental health things, but I would just push it a little bit. Do we own our real feelings? Like, it's always been this thing where a girl can never come to a guy and say, I find you cute. Oh,
Mhm.
she's a hoe. Y'all already know.
Yeah,
Well, damn. I mean, you could at least ask the dude on the panel if that's true. But I'm gonna mute myself again.
No,
I'm
come.
kind of hurt. I'm kind of hurt.
Wouldn't you think that, kid?
No. Why would I think that?
That's what every kid, GJ Chevrolet.
yeah.
Let me know what you think.
So
Weren't you thought that? Weren't you think like I shouldn't approach this guy at all?
I now see if I'm talking about myself personally,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. I think that it's okay to approach a man, like because women in general. Oh, I hope I don't get no backlash for this. Ooh, we
Mm-hmm.
for that.
Mm-hmm. Listening. Ooh,
Ooh, this is spicy. Where's my
it is
tea?
spicy. Oh,
Where's my tea? That's how
I
y'all
just
say it, right?
I just think that women in general, we're just so all over the place with our feelings, and we don't know. So,
nice.
when the when men approach us, we always got an issue with it. Something is just not right. They want something, this and that. Like men I mean, it's like impossible for them to figure us out how to approach us. So on the flip side, maybe it should be more of a standard that women approach the men, how they would like to be, how they like that situation to be handled. I'm all for it. I really am. I see you over there, kid.
Yup.
I see you. Now listen, from a woman, from me, I would say that I'm not your typical woman. I don't think like
Cool.
society.
Okay.
I don't really feed into these statistics or whatnot. I just
Mm.
kinda think myself. That's what I say. I think for the most part, I own my feelings because I
Mm.
don't feel like society makes me feel like I have to be a certain way or I need to do this or I need to hop on the trends and stuff like that. I'm not
Mm.
like that. I'm far from that. And like, with my response just now, kid is all jumping up and excited just because
Okay.
I see it from the other side. I'm all about listening to different perspectives.
Cut it out, kid. For real. Cut it out. Well, that's good
I ain't
because
shit.
it make us
I ain't
two. It
shit.
make two of us now, and it's true. I think that's what kids attract. He attracts very unconforming women. Why is that, kid?
Unconforming women? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
unconforming to the norm.
I
Because what?
like weird girls. There's
Weird.
nothing wrong.
Weird.
Yes, I like weird females.
Why we gotta be weirdo? Why the word
Listen,
weird?
okay, I'll tell you. Okay, I'll tell you this. I like intellectual girls, and I also like creative girls.
Thank
That
you.
that's who that's
Hey,
who I attract. That's
that
who
is so
attract me.
much better.
Yes,
I don't
great.
like those. I don't like those women that are they're blah. You gotta have some kind of excitement to you.
Ooh, they're coming for your ass.
I don't
Don't
care. Come for me. I
listen.
got I got my wife, and she's like five
Yeah,
foot nothing, and she knows how to hold a knife. Come find me.
don't do my girl like that.
I'm finna do it like that. But no, but honestly, I like girls with some kind of quirk to them. Like
Yeah.
if you like anime, me and you we gonna have a conversation.
Mhm.
Like my wife and I like at least 7 of the same things. That work, and it keeps our mental health somewhat sane.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So in this climate, you got to find somebody that resonates with you.
True.
Stop
Right.
looking outside the physical,
Yeah.
which is what we discussed on Friday's show. You should look that up on Anchor.fm and anywhere else.
That's
But
That's
I
the
got a
sex
plug.
show.
I got a plug. It was
That's the
not
sex
about
show.
sex. We're going to talk about that in a minute, but it was not about sex. We were talking about relationships. But Rose Gold did not listen to it, so don't take her word for it just because she's a female.
That's what happened. The
and you
title of that thing was "What Happened After Sex."
I don't know if this is bad. Like I said,
Ooh,
go back
you probably know it's bad.
from it. I ain't got no time for it. All right, don't drag me. But I mean, I live by the codes, all
Mm,
codes. Okay, but I don't feel that I have to just agree with a woman because she's a woman. I don't feel that way.
mm,
Said, oh,
mm.
don't just
I
take
don't
her
like
word for it because she's a woman. Like I don't feel that way. Like I just have. I don't know, y'all. I'm just me. I have my own thoughts, my own feelings. Speak the truth. I speak what's real and raw. That's why I love this show right here.
that.
Hey,
You get to be yourself because that's what makes you unique. I always say that to people: be yourself. There's
exactly,
never 100% of you out there. You
exactly.
know, be you. That's funny. Dang, we owning our feelings out here. We sure do.
The baby's asleep. Now I can get wild.
Good job, kid.
Yeah, I guess she didn't want to hear me no more. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry
Now,
for messing up y'all's concentration.
that's fine. We're done. Shoot, you were having too
Damn.
much fun of it. Out of it. Now, the second topic that they chose after owning your feeling was finding the positive.
Hmm.
Finding the positive.
I
Can
live.
I?
That.
Okay. Okay. Is
You know what the
is it
ultimate
always
positive is?
easier? Is it always easier to find a positive or the negative? Because
Yes.
that depends on your mind, which one it is.
Yes.
Go
If you
ahead,
woke
kid.
up this morning, that's a huge positive.
Yeah.
I like that.
You should start with 10 points. That's what y'all should do. Make a chart.
Y'all, why?
I'm talking about people that are
Okay.
listening. Jesus Christ. You always gotta personalize everything. It's okay.
I know you, kid. We know
I
it's
know you
Joe.
know me, but not see, you don't really know me then because I don't always go for y'all. I don't. I don't want to. Sometimes it gets boring. But y'all should make a chart, and waking up every day it should be 10 points.
Mm.
And then you put on a list of activities and like a range from 1 to 5. And by the end of the day, you should have positive. If you don't have a positive number, then you,
Had a crappy day.
I won't say crappy. Like if it's 0, then something went bad. But you know what? There's room for improvement. If it's negative consistently, then yeah, you might have to change something in your life.
Right.
If it's negative, just turn that negative to a plus.
Well, that's why you got to do it the next day.
Like that minus, just turn it to a plus and look at it as a positive.
Eh,
That's
Yeah.
it.
eh.
Google quotes for the win.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, turn that into a positive because it's a good thing. I've always asked myself, is it easier to view and look at positive than it is to look at negative? I know there are people out there that need to hear this. Whatever you're going through is going to get better. And I'm talking to friends. We have a group chat, and they were talking about it has to always have to be worse and before it gets better, whatever the quotes goes. And it's like, okay, well, just hang on tight. Every time you feel like dipping down or feeling any type of low energy, low self-esteem, um think about a high moment, which bring me to talk about memories and going out and creating all of those. When I feel
Instagram
down,
hoes, you should listen to this part.
You know what? You don't stop calling them Instagram hoes.
Okay, fine. Instagram models, y'all should listen to this part.
$40.
Better?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
What you say? Wait, did I just get cussed out again?
y'all off the hook.
I said $40 cash backs. But I didn't mean it.
Yes.
I didn't mean it. No.
Hold on a second. You said
She
what?
said $40 cash ads. What do you get for $40?
I don't know. I don't accept $40 cash apps.
Oh, that's for.
That's
You know
for
what? You should sell personal mixes.
Instagram.
True. You should do that.
That could work for you for if you feel a little bored one day. You should sell personal mixes on Cash App.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, kids always come through with the business idea.
Mm-hmm.
Money
Okay.
looking good.
Oh,
No,
$5 a minute.
$5.
$5 a minute. I'm all right.
$5 a minute.
A minute though.
And
that's not cheap.
and my contribution is I'll go up to Harlem and make sure none of the Africans stole it.
Oh, you know what?
What's your problem now?
Oh, tell 'em, girl. Get him, girl.
What's your problem?
What is
African
my
stolen
problem?
goods.
Blah,
Yeah,
blah,
okay.
Blah, 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 blah.
I don't know what's going on right now, but
Bad day and you're feeling low.
watch
Always
porn.
I always go. Well, yeah, you could do that. Like kid told me one day on air that he masturbates to go to sleep. On
Oh,
days
no.
that he can't go to sleep, he told me that on air.
I ain't listen. I told you.
Speak your truth.
I am not afraid of death, so I'm not afraid of what I say.
Speak your truth.
Yikes!
I think that's another problem. People are afraid of moving today. You got to be.
You're afraid of society judgment.
I
That's
don't
what it
give a
is.
damn. Well, me personally,
you
I don't
do.
care. I don't. I really don't.
You sure about that?
I'm pretty sure.
You know, it's
If I told you something that sacred, you don't think I don't care about what somebody thinks about me. I really don't.
definitely don't.
Because listen, I have my crew that I'm loyal to and I love dearly. I don't need too much. Okay, I'm not one of these people that have 5,000 Facebook friends. I think at my highest I had 250. I was cool with that. I don't need the whole world to be my friend. I don't.
Damn.
Maybe I grew up different.
The fact that you counted Facebook friends though.
Why not?
Did they count?
Did they count? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Did they count?
Do they really count? Do you talk to them often? Do you
Most
remember
of
every single
everybody that I
one?
had on there, I either went to high school, college with, or I met in life, and yeah, I talked to them. Yes,
Hmm.
I didn't
Every
just friend someone just to friend them.
every single day you talk to 250 people.
Not every day, obviously, because people
Hmm.
got lives.
Mm.
I think they count though. For me as a DJ, and for you, come well when once you start and decide how you want to approach your DJ career, they all matter. Facebook for me though is more of a personal, like more family friends type thing. But Instagram, all and all, I wasn't even gonna
Mhm.
call them kids, but they all matter, all of them, everybody. Um, and it's important to have that and have that interact with them every day, because sorry, oh, my mama probably listening and like, no, you did not just
Ooh.
because without them, I mean, I don't know. The popularity is different. The opportunities are different without those followers. So I guess it's just the perspective and what it is that you're doing, whether they're important or not. I guess.
Right, you got to separate life.
Yeah.
You got to separate your different lives, and I think
Okay.
people lost that art.
I love today's show,
Of
Yes.
but
course, because I'm funny.
because the transition are so perfect, and that I have not even thought about all of those transitions.
So you don't
Because you
think I'm
just
funny.
talked about separating, and
So
is
you don't think
bringing.
I'm funny.
And,
Fix it,
okay.
Jesus.
Mhm. So,
I'm
like
hurt.
I was saying, I appreciate you for
Let's
transitioning.
fix
And
it.
we
Yes,
really
fix
didn't
it.
even talk about it, but we're transitioning since you talk about
Jesus.
separating. The number 3 on the list from Mental Health America for this year theme was eliminating toxic influence. Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Eliminating toxic influence. I think we need to break this down and talk about the center word toxic. What is a
To-
toxic relationship? What does toxic look to you?
Hmm. I think toxic. I think anything that doesn't uplift or benefit you, honestly, like just
Mm,
to put it in a broad,
mm,
uh, yeah, anything that is not uplifting, moving you forward, anything that is not positive is toxic.
mm.
I think.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, some things that aren't positive can help though, because they show you what you should not become.
okay. Are we looking at toxic here as a positive or negative? Because I think you guys brought two
And
different um emphasis. You brought
yeah,
DJ,
he
you
just
brought a negative one.
kid went all the way left again.
Yeah. He brought a positive. No, I'm cool with that. He brought a
Sometimes
positive
toxic can be
connotation
positive.
to it.
Someone
Toxic
on
can be
Facebook said
positive.
anything damaging.
Hmm?
Somebody, a listener on Facebook said anything damaging, emotionally, especially.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what? Who's listening on Facebook, man? Shout out to the people listening on Facebook right now. God darn it. Damn. Damn.
Yes,
Yeah.
stepped in.
Y'all better come. Shoo. Well,
You was
Yeah,
you a little too hype.
yeah.
All right, go ahead. But
Yeah. It's a show. But
this
we
was a
doing a
fun
show.
show. We might have to do a part 2 with this, and Kevin mad because he missed it, but
We,
we
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 love
got to do
Kevin.
we got to add his input into it.
definitely.
Toxic influence. Now, I want to take you guys back in time. And I know that we come from all walks of life, different background, but I know that if anything, if you're a good adult or responsible one, it- for me, it means that you either had a childhood where you made a lot of mistake and you had to learn from it. Talk
Mm-hmm.
to me about okay, y'all know what I mean. Toxic influences.
Emulating.
Illiterate.
Eliminating toxic influence. I'm taking you guys back middle school, high school. Did you guys have that type of crew where y'all were cool, good friends, but you knew if you wanted to move forward in life and do better, that was not going to be a crew that you walk with? Take us back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yes.
I
Kid,
did that in middle school.
what was
Um,
going on?
Well, I got bullied by the crew that I ended up becoming friends with, but
Mm.
they had their own thing going, and I was like, eh. My grades started slipping, so you know how as Jamaicans
You cut the
are.
belt.
Belt. I got the belt, the shoe.
Ooh.
Oh,
I got stuff thrown. I got stuff taken. Yeah, it wasn't
oh,
fun.
definitely.
So you learn real quick who your good friends are.
How did you eliminate them though? Let's focus on that.
Uh I eliminated them. I mean, we would see each other in class, but like to hang out and after school, not really. I would just go straight home. And
Okay.
usually back in those days, that's when you did the most dirt.
Back in my day.
Mm,
Okay. So, because we're talking, let's take it, since we're talking about mental health, how do you eliminate a bad habit? Like something that you do and you know you need to stop. I'm not sure if we have any smoker here because I heard that's hard to quit. Although I've also heard from a couple people in the family they just stopped because, they knew they couldn't keep doing it. But
Right.
drinking problem, things like that, because um that's more so of a feeling. It's harder to eliminate feelings because you can't really physically remove them out of you or
Right.
um
Exactly.
that's the way y'all be telling it online.
Right. Real big,
I know. I'm
Y'all
hardcore.
don't eliminate
Wait.
feelings. You just replace them, and you never deal with the past feelings.
Oh, I like that. I
Y'all don't want to
like
hear
that.
me. Y'all don't hear me.
I like that. He said you can replace them. I like that because I like trade. You
Dad,
know,
you hear her.
hey, and I think that's how it works with most people. You give me this, I give you that. you
Exactly.
know Not in relationship per se, but if you're trying to break a habit, like for example, I've had a couple of friends trying to get on the good health and better eating type of things, and they started doing diets, and they had to do trade. So it was like, instead of eating, I don't know, bacon all day, for example, you get to still eat bacon, but that's not the only thing. So you trade it in. If you were eating it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you can only eat it for lunch, and you will have to eat carrot in the morning or whatever of healthy stuff. So I like trading stuff. I like to replace, because if you don't, the way my brain sees it is a void that you're looking to replace. Okay, you took this away. What are you giving me? What else is there for me to do? So that's a good thing. I like replacing. So replace, instead of talking about eliminating the toxic influence, let's say we could replace the toxic one with the positive one. So like you traded your bad friends for your good friends type of deal.
Mhm.
Mm. For me, I'm a person of ultimatums. I'm
Yikes.
sorry. That's just
Damn.
me.
Do we
Listen, you
really know
stop
this girl?
We
right.
don't know her.
That's right.
Listen,
Forgot
I'm gonna
she's
speak
Puerto
my
Wait,
Rican. But
question before I let her continue. Are you wearing the robe this time, or is just like
okay,
regular
no,
house robe?
next.
I am not. I got my Fresh Prince shirt on.
Oh, gee, that's why
Hey.
she getting all philosophical.
What?
All right, but go ahead.
But no, like so for me is stop smoking or you're gonna die. Stop drinking or you're gonna die. I
Dang.
mean, listen, for me that's how it is. Like
You
that's how
forgot
I
the
learned.
ultimate one.
Yeah.
You keep
Huh?
messing with that girl, you gonna die.
Oh, that boy ain't good for
Or
you.
or
That
we
boy
all heard
ain't
this
no
from our
good for
mama.
you.
You keep messing with them, you ain't coming back in his house.
Right.
Mm,
Exactly. The ultimate, like you stop or you're gonna get whooped. That's it.
yeah.
And so for me, fortunately, back in my day in middle school, I had a group of friends. When we got in trouble together, if that makes
Mm.
sense. So we
Mhm.
grew together, and those people who were my friends in middle school are literally still my best friends to this day. To
We
this
know.
day, we
We
grew
know
Yeah.
how y'all do. We
we
know.
grew together.
Wait, you
So
mean Cleveland people?
listen, hey, 216 building,
Who
okay?
was
Don't
it?
light you up on
Ooh.
Facebook. You say something out of pocket.
Ooh.
Ooh, they
Oh,
gonna,
you have one of that. Oh, you have those friends.
oh, I got them friends.
I'm so glad I ain't on Facebook no more.
Mm.
I say some stuff. They come for me.
Oh, listen, they gonna go over to Instagram too. I'm gonna share it right there. I'm gonna share your page.
What? Hey, tell them to listen to the show that we had on Friday. about relationships. They might get mad at some of the stuff I said. No, they won't. Yes, they will.
I love this show today.
Of
When I
course.
said it the first time, y'all didn't know, but like for real, this thing is on point.
Yes,
I
exactly.
have stuff written up with no transition, but somehow, anyhow, we keep transitioning to the next topic. Like somehow, damn, y'all, we did not rehearse, y'all, for real.
We're
You don't need to
creative.
So
rehearse.
We're
we
creatives.
never do. One,
It
Yeah,
just
two, three.
creatives never have to write stuff down.
we just flow. That's it. It just happens
Exactly.
naturally.
Now, folk, I know this is fun and everything, but I have to leave because I have to convene with the Jamaican family. So I love y'all.
Family first,
Family first always. So
always.
we're going to cut the show short today because we usually go about an hour.
Hey, Rose,
Okay. Well,
Rose.
wait, that was quick. That was quick.
His
Slow
wife,
down now.
his
What?
wife.
When you say you have to leave, like you need to give us a warning, like a 10, 15 countdown. You can just say I'm leaving now.
He got the
Hey,
warning from.
I'm a man. I when I say goes,
No, the wife told you to get your ass. Come on.
Exactly.
no, we were supposed to do it at 2 o'clock. So they just sent me the text saying that they're on now. So if I don't go, they're gonna yell at me.
You didn't
I ain't gonna
you
get
didn't
that good curry goat.
you didn't tell me that. I was
I
gonna get
told you this yesterday. Go look
well,
at your
this is what you
text.
said. No, no, no,
Go
but no,
look at
no,
your
no, but no. Look like that. Look, y'all will tell me exactly. So this is kid.
hmm
Let me find that text. Man, we texted that much. Damn.
Yes.
Whoa. Okay. So no, today, not yesterday. Today at 12:27 a.m. We're going live at 2 p.m.
Wait,
And
you really fixing to send a
no, for
skip
real.
the one that
Leave
I
me
did
alone.
at
Leave me alone. He
11:45.
comes back at 12:27, like literally no a few seconds later. It's still 12:27 a.m. and says, sorry, can we do 1 p.m.? Forgot I had to do a Zoom call with family. Now, at what point did you tell me the Zoom call was at 2 p.m. again?
If I tell you at 1 o'clock and we do a show for an hour, 1 plus 1 is 2.
No, 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 no. That's not. We don't usually do a 1 hour show, and y'all know that's true because we be going on for 2, 3 hours.
Okay, a few minutes over would have been fine,
I
but
didn't
we
know that
started late.
because if you had told me you had to go at 2:30, we were gonna
Oh,
cover this.
I
oh,
didn't. Hey,
oh,
hey, hey! We're
that's
not
not-
gonna argue.
wait, I'm gonna chime in on this. We started late thing because you had the wrong
Yes, I
uh
did. I
time.
did. I did. I
Yeah.
forgot that you were an hour behind, and I didn't. I didn't specify it.
No,
I take a L. See, I'm a man. I can admit when I'm wrong.
That's exactly what happened. I was losing my L's, and he took them all. Dang.
yep. Girl,
We
We
love
gotta
you,
work on your.
kid.
We gotta work on your jokes.
Hey, it was not funny. Damn.
But I love y'all. But yes, let me go
I
do this
gotta
Zoom
wait,
call.
wait, I gotta
Yes,
I got a joke real quick before we go.
All
yes.
right,
Okay.
drop it.
Where do you take someone who was injured in a peekaboo game?
Peekaboo, I see it. I know it got to be like a C.
I see you.
I see you.
Yes.
That sounds like
I
one of
see
them.
you.
That sounds like one of them parent jokes.
Me
I'm
too.
finna
Yeah, that's
steal
some
that.
old folks.
I'm finna
That's some
steal
old
that.
head.
I'm
When
finna
you,
steal that.
when you said that, I could see my mom saying that. Like, I see you. Okay, all right, that was a good one. That was a good one.
That
All
was a
right,
good one.
we
That was a
we
good one.
ending up on a high note. All
Yes.
right,
So, Miss Chevy Red, please tell everyone where they can follow you.
man, she out in this street, man.
You guys can follow me on Instagram at DJ Chevy Red, and that's DJ CHEVIRED. Only
Yes.
there. Don't follow me
Okay.
on.
Yeah, don't follow her on Facebook. Come on, like, who is this?
Oh, listen, she do that on Instagram too. Shout out to my mom.
Mm.
She said, "Hey y'all."
Hey,
Oh,
mom, shout out to
hello.
all the parents. We love y'all.
Woo,
Yes.
woo, woo.
It's Sunday. All
So
right,
it is Sunday. So we're
go have
going
some
to
family
go
time.
family time. Yes, and I'm gonna hear number patois for the next hour. So I
Love
gotta
your
go.
wife. Love your husband. Love your host.
How'd you
Love
keep?
your
And
side.
hide your kids, hide your wives, because they out here raping everybody.
Yeah, I know how we do. This is Beyond
Yes.
Border with Rose Gold and Kid Gravity.
And
And
Miss
to
DJ Chevy Red today,
Special guest.
and you know she coming back.
Yes.
she lives here, though. She
I
moved
know.
in.
Oh, wait! Before we go, breaking news:
Uh-oh.
He about to drop
our
some
season
dumbass shit.
finale. No, it's not going to be no dumbass shit. We're going to extend the season a little bit this year. past our normal 12
Cool.
because for our season finale, your boy Kid Gravity is going to do his ancestry and reveal it live on air.
Oh man.
I bet he's not from where I'm from. Please let it not be
Listen.
Cameroon.
I'm sure I'm sub-Saharan somewhere. Imagine if I was from Cameroon, though. You be
Uh,
tight. You would be tight.
yo,
But
I will
yes,
pay you to get another test because that first one wasn't right.
Oh,
yeah, whatever.
you want full parts?
Yes. So we're going to. So
Don't do
every
that.
guest that we've had on here so far is going to be live. Hopefully,
Okay, let's do that. Let's do that.
we're
Thank you,
gonna do it.
y'all. Love
All right.
y'all.
Love
We
Thanks,
you.
out.
listeners.
Bye bye.
Deuces. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.